In our progressive future, a lot of women are proposing to their boyfriends. And recently I saw an influencer not only propose to her boyfriend, but make a whole production out of it. I mean, take a look at the pictures here. There's a neon sign behind them that says, "Marry me." And then this huge heart made of like bouquets of roses. And she kneels down and proposes to him with his ring. And he actually does that thing I hate where...
Yes, a million times yes.
This is actually my biggest pet peeve, when women get proposed to and they put their hand over their mouth. I hate it more than anything.
But you can't help but do that.
I swear, like, in that moment, I will be like full on Sigma. Like, I'm not going to put my hand over my mouth.
Yes,
absolutely not.
You're gonna go yes, yes.
Absolutely not. Now it's excusable when a woman does it, but even in this photo, you can see the guy is putting his hands over his face like this.
He's embarrassed.
What is this?
Yeah, that's not good.
Disgusting.
Yes, 10 times yes.
But it should be no, a million times no, because what are you doing making your girlfriend kneel and propose to you? This is insane. We have another 20 from The Last of My Kind. Have you seen the meme of Tom Brady looking at the tablet on the sidelines? And it's a video of Verlander's wife hammered drunk after winning the World Series, saying how much she loves watching him play. Tom then breaks the tablet.
I love, there's a lot of Tom Brady memes. Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah,
okay.
Justin Verlander. Yeah, I feel bad for the guy because it also has to be caught on video.
It's always just... Yeah. No, but he said yes. He was okay with this.
I'll give you a funny example. So in the show NCIS Los Angeles, the character of Deeks is dating Kenzie, and he proposes to her 3 times, and she says no every time. And then she finally proposes to him, but it's like after a gun battle, and he's done plenty of masculine things, so you know he can be forgiven for doing so. She literally proposes with like the pin from a grenade, so it's plenty masculine. This dude has been emasculated.
No, I would say even that not acceptable.
I'm saying it's not acceptable, but it was done in the context of something where his masculinity is not entirely threatened. Most dudes aren't gonna have that. Don't let her propose, guys. Do it first, and be man enough to know when it's the right time, and that she's actually gonna say yes.
But the responses are always the same thing. They're like, let people enjoy things. You just hate people being happy. You hate love. No, I am perfectly supportive of people wanting to get married. Just not like this.
I think a girl proposing shows a lot of insecurity. It's like, and also like you're wanting to control it a little bit. Like, oh no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to plan it. And he's going to say yes.
Yeah, which is just totally reversing the roles in a way that it should be unnerving at the very least for the guy in that situation, because it's disrespectful. Like, you don't think that I'm capable of making that decision?
Right. And now are you going to be like the leader of this relationship from here on out?
Yeah, it sets the precedent that basically she's making all of these decisions and you're in the passenger seat as the man, which is the opposite of what a man should want. We have another 20 from the Manic Mustache. Miss Mare, if you had a red battle panda as your child's post-apocalyptic battle steed, what would you name him and why? Follow-up question. Why do you love soup? Hi, Margarita. Hi, Brentley. Safe travels to Talk's new studio. Yes. The name of your child's red battle panda.
What is a red battle panda?
It's a panda that is red and gets into battles.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a battle steed.
What's a good name for a panda? Maybe like Rolly?
Okay, we'll go with that.
I mean, that doesn't exactly inspire like war cries to me.
But they sound cute, so
okay.
I'm gonna go with it.
Roland.
Roland
is better than Rolly. I don't think anyone's scared of Roland.
I'm seeing a lot of people in the chat disagreeing, but none of you are super chatting your takes. So I guess we can't have a debate about this like I hoped. I saw a guy propose to his girlfriend who was one of the athletes, and it was after she won a medal. And a lot of people hated that too, because they were like, you're stealing her moment.
That I like. I think that's cool. It's like it's already a high moment and you're just putting the cherry on top.
Yeah, it could go either way. Yeah. But the only problem I see with it is like, what if she isn't sure about what she wants to say in response? Yeah. Which is why we've said you only propose if you know the answer already.
Yeah.
Would he have said no if she got silver? He's like, nah. Sorry, I'm only marrying a winner.
Yeah. Maybe he was like waiting for the moment that he would decide.
He's like, I'm gonna turn her down and he stays with her he just really doesn't like her anymore, and he stayed with her the whole time just to say no on national television.
Oh, well, they pay the athletes really well, I've heard. Cosmo put out an article saying 9 women on why they decided to propose to their boyfriends. Quote, if you love someone unconditionally, it doesn't matter which person does it.
Except it does, unfortunately.
One woman said, on our 2-year anniversary, in a non-traditional move, I asked, what is his name, PK, to marry me, and he said yes. Women aren't the only ones who should get engagement rings. Okay, he can propose, and then you can both have engagement rings. Why do you need to do it? There's this weird hang-up about it. Like, it's like you said, they need to control the situation, and that's kind of a female vice.
Yep.
I mean, I guess the issue here is how much do you judge someone where clearly in the relationship she's doing the leading and he's not leading much of anything. It's bad if things start going bad and things fall apart and he can't naturally take charge, which is his job. That's his role in the relationship. And when it's healthy.
We have another 20 from The Last of My Kind. Forrest Gump proposal all day. Just stand across the house and yell, marry me.
Definitely no public. I do kind of agree that the public proposal is naturally manipulative.
A little bit. Yeah. It depends on the situation, but you don't want that to be a pressure on it. We have another 20 from Chris G. The woman I loved passed away. I'm now dating a woman with 2 kids who is amazing, but her ex is horrible. It's sketchy to know if she wants to get married, so I'm leaving it up to her. You're not sure if she wants to get married.
You're going to have to have that conversation. This isn't the type of thing where you're like, I mean, maybe there's that idea that sometimes you just know, but the better thing to do here is to have clear and open communication about it, because it's not a fairy tale. It's 2 people building a life together, and you need to actually sit down with her and have that discussion and go from there.
Right. Don't just leave it up to guesswork. You should probably ask her what she really thinks.
Yeah, it's not like going to dinner. It's like, well, she'll let me know where she wants to go.
Yeah. That's such a discourse, right? Like women saying that they don't know what they want to eat, but then you like have an idea and they're like, no.
Yeah, I can say what I don't want to eat.
Yeah.
That's good for me.
But what they really want is for the man to say, we're going here.
Yeah.
That's it.
Or to know, or to read your mind, be like, I know what you want.
Doesn't even need to come up with a good idea. Just say, we're going to this place. And that's it. I've made the decision. Women love that.
True.
And that's why men should propose.
I just think that it sets a weird precedent for the guy where he's going to maybe start looking to take cues rather than lead if that's how it starts. Mm-hmm. Does he have the baby shower then if she gets pregnant?
Yeah, like what is the like everyone is being spiritually transsexual now. Just accept your role. Be okay with it. I mean, you sent me a bunch of celebrity examples of this too, which I'm not surprised by. But this is funny. Out of Elizabeth Taylor's 8 marriages, one of them she proposed to the man.
Wow.
So she has a great track record.
Was it the last one?
Says Michael Wilding. That was not the last one. But Judge Judy also, that makes sense.
20 there from Gordon Shumway.
Gordon Shumway, why would a man wear an engagement ring? I don't know any guys who would show off an engagement ring, or any group of guys who would fawn over the friend showing off a ring. What's next? Dudes, wait, what is the rest of that? Getting wedding and baby showers? Yeah.
Well, that's the whole point. John says Brett needs to get his testosterone levels checked for telling men to be the ones to propose and to have a conversation about it so that you don't F up by trying to read her mind and getting it wrong. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Also, if you're a guy that like wanted to propose and then she proposed and it's like, maybe you're not quite ready yet, but and then you're kind of are you guilted into saying yes? Because you don't.
Yeah.
It's just, it throws off everything.
Yeah. There's another one there from Chris G.
Another crisis party.
Thank you.
Chris G said, fair point, but Mary says the tradition is male. I'm saying there are complications. I respect her and can wait. Well, if she said that she doesn't know if she wants to get married,
then it's a continued discussion that you have.
Yeah.
You know, the longer the relationship goes on, the more things that are going to come up, and you have to make sure that you don't let the topic fall by the wayside, because what happens is then life changes, things change, and it becomes kind of an elephant in the room that never gets addressed again. It's just a conversation you have to have more consistently.
Britney Spears proposed to Kevin Federline.
That makes perfect sense.
Oh, no.
That makes perfect sense.
Well, it was already downhill from there. Jennifer Hudson proposed to her husband 5 months after he proposed to her. What is that? Bait and switch.
She's like, nah, I'm not getting married in June. She's like, I'm not getting proposed to in June.
That's so weird.
Wow.
Yeah, Kristen Bell proposed to Dax Shepard. Okay. There are a lot of examples. I'm not surprised that people in Hollywood would have such whacked out views about relationships, but I'm more shocked that normal people are starting to accept this.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It is just the gender roles have changed so much, and there's such a blurring the lines that all starts at women entering the workforce, and there isn't a clear delineation between roles at home anymore, that this was an inevitable byproduct of that.
Yeah.
So.
Everyone knows that it gives them the ick, though. I think we can all agree on that.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.